Good morning, YouTubers. Hey, making a little dish here. Most of the time it's all recording music, things like that. Most didn't know that I also do a little bit of cooking, from time to time. Today, I'm making the traditional chicken and dumplings. Of course, this is already ready. I'm not going to do the step by step. I'm just going to talk a minute about it. Look at those beautiful, thick dumplings. Now, here's what I do. A little bit of water I take in the pot. I put rotisserie chicken. I just let it kind of cool off. Maybe if you get one too many rotisseries and you got one in the ice box, and usually it'll sit there. If you don't get it in the next day, or they might devour them before they ever get there. But if you ever have that, or if you just decide to get a rotisserie, get an extra one and then put it in the refrigerator and use it the next day, because if you refrigerate it, it's a little easier to break apart, in my view, and you can separate the chicken from the bones, and you also cut it up as well. You put that in the pot, about half full with water. Depends on how much chicken, how many dumplings and chickens and things like that you want. But it's a steamy, beautiful thing. And then I'll take a little bit, let's say 2 tablespoons of chicken bouillon, probably a little more. I just use the top of the cap. And then about halfway in, let's see, pop this off, about halfway up the side of that cap. I'm not a measuring guy, so you can just flavor it to taste, but I'll start out with that. If I need a little more, I'll add a little more. Never be afraid to taste. Most people don't taste their food. They'll prepare it, they'll stick it out there, and then you're the victim of criticism now. So you might as well try it, dude. For real. For real, man. Chicken bouillon. A little black pepper. I like cracked peppercorn. It just seems like it gives it a little fresher flavor. Marjoram, which is basically an oregano. Don't want to overpower with too much oregano, but it does give you the deal, and that's good for a lot of digestive things too as well. A little bit of parsley and a little bit of basil, and then I'll just do a touch of garlic powder, not garlic salt, because chicken bouillon already has salt in it, so I don't want to overpower it. And that's pretty much it. This time around, I'm going to try something a little different. Of course, I like getting the smaller bakery mixes. If they got a Jiffy, Mountain Made makes a pretty good one. Bakery mix, just a biscuit mix. Mix it like it says. Most of them is just like a quarter cup of bakery mix and cold water. You stir it up, make it a thick consistency. And I don't powder mine and flatten them and cut them because of anything like that. Just as long as you get them a thick kind of a look to them, and they get thick and kind of clumpy, and then I'll just pull them off. I'll oil my hands down with vegetable oil, and then clump them up in just different sizes, because once they start cooking, you can cut them. If you like the big thick ones, and roll you out for a couple of big ones. And I don't like them. I like them smaller because they cook a little more thorough. I thought about doing this one. I'm gonna wait, I think, but I thought about taking some cream of chicken and adding into it and try that. But I'm not gonna do that this time. I want a little saucy. It's fall time, so fall foods. That's what I'm doing, man. Here in a little bit, I'll add a secret ingredient, and it's going to be Velveeta cheese. Or if you have any native friends, they have sometimes they get that Native American cheese. Oh my gosh. And I add a little bit of that in there, you can't over thicken it. You'll wind up having like a macaroni and cheese. So just a few little small cubes in there, and it's gonna make that flavor pop. Like I said, chicken and dumpling Sunday. Don't forget to like, subscribe. I do everything on this channel, so I hope you enjoy. I know I'm gonna enjoy. Have a good day.